našeho
The tribes need someone to unite them.
Biomutanta. Minule jsme dokončili klanové války, tak bychom dneska mohli pokračovat v něčem zajímavějším. Tak. No, volají nás k autodatovi o ten strom. A pak je tady velká škála vedlejších questů, které bychom mohli dělat. A na to bych to asi viděl. Tak, teď nastavím zvuk. To slyším pořádně. Tak. A ten nejbližší questík, který bychom mohli udělat, je teda tady. Je super, že to opravil. Ne, zdračí hlavu. Že ještě nemáme zdaleka veškeré části, ale
Moog asks if you know the first rule of monster haunting. It's to go where the monsters are. To haunt, you must know the grounds of your prey. Few monsters warrant the fear we have for them, and you don't look like someone that's easily scared. You could help him out. Start with one monster and take it from there. Spot its tracks and report back. Also, bring back any poo you find. His friend Boom has a nose, and a use for that.
Já, že se mi neměl asi prodávat v minulých těch, OK.
Says you're right. You gotta catch 'em all.
No, to se úplně nepovedlo.
Let's see.
Už jen kvůli tomu, že jsem ty půčka prodával, takže už je nemám. Děláme si tohle.
grind those metal gears.
Já přemýšlím, mám vůbec obranu? To 53, no nemám. Mám proti, víceméně proti všemu, ale proti toxice ne, takže tam nejdem. To je blbost.
Let's see.
To ještě nemáme, jo. No tak. OK, toho ulovíme.
You get used to the beastie's smell, I hear.
To se hodilo, kam jdem.
Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. What do you think his are? He's the one that's called Out of Date, remember? Out of Date says there's a time for everything, and now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark. Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm. Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The porky-puff needs to be handled. Out-of-date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast worldeater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the worldeater, but needs help to get it done. Out-of-date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He wonders what's on your mind.
Jo. Když my to tady nějak asi poděláme, nebo nevím, tak se to stejně jako zesere, jo. I když tady jako jsme obnovovali, co můžeme.
Got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent.
Bude blíž. Jaký pocit, že tam ale už byli, on tam nebyl. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Vlastně někam skočil.
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and... He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace. Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need... He can't leave the Subnautica station as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit, so you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you... It's not that it won't keep your head above the surface, but it needs improving to carry you across the thick goo out by the porky puff. So bright out now.
Tak nic, no. Jako... nevím. Mi to schodilo, ten nebyl uchystám.
Be careful down here. Easy to get trapped.
Jo. Život se nedá dostat.
For being cut off from the surface, this isn't too bad.
Dobrý. Okay.
You maybe want to find some shelter. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. What you do here matters to you and the world. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks. Squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting. He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself and his drink.
Super, máme skútr.
Well worth the trouble.
Takový byl pocit, že máme i ten lepší motor. Holy shit.
You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village.
Aha. Kamu bych chtěla pomoct, ale nevím jak. Ne, oni prostě oni se jdou utopit, ok. Proč ta vesnice
It's
hoří?
darkest between the stars. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if... As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crop. It's troubling that the rivals believe their reign of terror is actually going to lead to a better world. They need your protection and... The Sifu asked you to help. Says you'll meet again.
To nenapadlo, jestli ty špalky přinést aspoň na jedno místo. Já přeřádím 3 špalků, opravíme celou vesnici. Výborně.
A story has got to keep moving forward. Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. So, says you covered the important things already. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull. Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The glugmocker, nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching pippies flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings.
Kurwa.
The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. Heroes make for the best stories. It's up to you if you want to be one. Locked solid. Sharpening of the mind.
Jakože vylepšený jako tam je, ale úplný minimum.
Need the right key. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. seems steady enough.
That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out of Date's leg, so this world eater has made it personal. After that, Out of Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. Wouldn't be surprised.
Já myslím, že jelikož ten trojkový motor už jsme si našli minule, nebo v jednom předchozí dílu, vůbec nevím kdy a kde teda, tak bychom mohli jít sejmout tu obludu. Jo, dobrý.
So many places to be today. It's the porcupine nibbling bark. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down Out-of-Date's leg. Hook the boom ball and tow it beneath the puff. Unleash the quacks. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with quacks. Can you feel it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide.
OK. Jakože přiznávám, že jsem v tom prvním pokusu bez se věděl, co dělat. A tu mory jsem neviděl.
He thanks you for dealing with another world eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out of date spotted Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupin will stay put until you're there. Tickety-tock, no daylight left to waste. Got word you found the greatest glider of all, an arc, and it's all good to go. Figures it must. What a wild kind of ride. It's funny that proud of you for thinking about helping before escaping, either way. Wonders if there are any open seats left in that fancy arc glider of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the arc should you want to offer...
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Feels thrilled to snag a seat in your arc. Can't wait to glide through the skies.
Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help. Wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Go on, catch it. Give it a little pat. Go on. Strange not having the sky above. Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there. Come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help.
So, says you covered the important things already.
No. Když to vezmu kolem, tak bychom Lupalupina mohli vzít příště.
If the mount didn't throw you, you're good.
Tak, dneska jsme teda sejmuli celého toho porkypounče, zachránili jsme ten kořen, vyšli jsme archu, dneska jsme toho udělali hodně. Tak bych to teda viděl tím, že se uvidíme příště.